Now, if you don't believe that about Obama, or if you don't accept that about Obama, then you're going to have a tough time agreeing with anything else I say about it. So here comes Obama and his class warfare plan, and that's not being executed because it's traditional Democrat Party policy. This is being done because Obama genuinely believes this stuff and wants other people to believe it. This country is a mess. We have a bad economy. We have an unfair job situation. We have unfair this, discrimination there because government has bestowed too much on the rich. And it's time to take it back now. It's time the rich pay the price. So tax increases on the rich is a small part of it, but it, in terms of perception in Obama's voting constituents, it's big. He's got a lot of people that are really champing here. I mean, they love Obama's finally going after these people, going after LaPierre, going after all these people that have created this mess. And so, if you establish as the premise that our economy and every other problem we're having is directly traceable, let's just stick with the economy. If you're able to make the connection that unemployment, housing prices, values, house market, whatever, every economic problem is because the rich haven't been paying their fair share. You know how many people really think we're going to balance the budget? If we raise taxes on the rich, you'd be shocked how many people really believe that. No matter how many years they've been told it only run the government 11 days, doesn't matter. They believe, and Obama is helping facilitate this. They're low information voters. Low information voter means a high liberal information voter. You know, people can only absorb so much information. Most brains have a limit. Mine, of course, larger than most, but most people's brains have a limit. And if most of your brain's filled up with liberal gobbledygook, there's not much room left for reason. Anyway, so what Obama wants is a confession, a concession that he's right, that the rich, the elites, the 1%, 2%, whatever you call them, have an unfair advantage. The government's given them too much. The government hadn't taken enough from them. Whatever, they're the reason that there's poverty. They're the reason that people's incomes are down. Because they're taking all the money, and they've always taken all the money, and they have all the money. Obama's going and getting it now. So when the Republicans come along, it's okay. We'll see that. We'll raise tax on the rich, $1 million and above. I guarantee you they popped champagne corks to the White House when that happened because that's the Republicans agreeing. But that's the generic view of this. I'll get specific after a brief time out here in the Plan B circumstance of what happened there and what's being said about it and how I think that's incorrect in some places. But I'll tell you this. From what I've been told, and if I want to be, I'm connected. And if I want to call somebody in the house and get some information, I can. I don't a lot. But if I want to, I can. And in this situation I did, and what I have been told by a bunch of people is that the speaker was never even close to having the votes for Plan B, folks. That this whole thing was a giant roll of the dice. He was never even close because most of the Republicans do not want to cave in. You realize Republicans have not agreed to an income tax rate increase since 1990. George Bush, read my lips, was the last time it's happened. And this current crop in the House doesn't want to be the one to break the record. They weren't even close here. Plan B would never, it wasn't even close. It was really risky even calling the vote. Anyway, I take a brief timeout. Also today, we're going to introduce our new, just to give you a taste of what's coming in the new year, our attempt here to expand this audience even more and attract the low information voters. It's going to be great, folks. You don't want to miss it.